The LD300 laser measure comes with the laser measure and a protective neoprene carry case. I'm Jason Becker with Stabila, and this is the LD300 laser measure. This is the most simple laser measure that we have in our line. It has a range of about 100 feet and the accuracy of a 1/16 of an inch over the entire range. We made this one real simple so that it works on a typical job site and it takes the place of a tape measure when you're out of reach with your typical tape measure. So what it does is if I turn it on here, you can see the backlit screen. That makes it easy to see the measurements as you're going through it in a dim lit job site. One of the functions that you'd use a lot would be square footage. If I hit that button right there, it's automatically prompting me for two different measurements. And what that means is if I wanted to measure square footage in this room right here, I just hold the laser against the wall here, point the dot, shoot. Measurement's 13 foot 11 3/8. Aim it against the other wall like this, shoot. Second measurement was 15 foot 8 1/8. My measurement's 219 and some change. I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to do any of the math. Makes it simple and makes less mistakes on a job site. But really, this is so simple that it takes the place of a tape measure just from a simple point to shoot function. So what that means is if I'm doing wall molding, chair rail, or crown molding on any of these walls here, I don't need somebody else's help holding the other end of the tape measure, right? All I have to do is simply take the laser, bump it against a wall, point the beam to the opposite wall right there, hit my button, and it gives me a measure within a 1/16 of an inch.
You know, I used to use a tape measure for everything, but I don't anymore. I only use a tape measure for short runs like this. Instead of using a tape measure for long measurements, and then I gotta have another guy help me, have a ladder over there for him, just so he can hold the idiot end of the tape measure, I use an LD300 laser measure. Let me show you how this works. All I have to do is put it up in the corner, push the green button one time to turn it on and get a laser dot in the opposite wall. Push the green button one more time and read the measurement, and there's the measurement right on the screen. It's accurate to about 3/32 of an inch. You can't afford not to have a laser measure these days. Besides, it's the only way you can take a two-man crew and have one guy measure in crown while the other guy's already cut in crown.
Ask your dealer for a Stabila LD300.